only one, I think.
Yugyeom was the first person to FWU.
Yeah.
He was the first to fuck with YSG.
Yeah.
Yugyeom. Hey.
Hey.
Not hey to Yugyeom.
Yeah, hey to you.
The sentence was Yugyeom, period. Capital Y. But then, hey, I'm Alana.
I'm Peggy.
And we are your sweet guys. Lick your lips a little bit. Everyone just prepare. Everyone get ready, because let's be real here. Let's be honest with ourselves. We're not gonna fucking lie say that this already by the picture isn't just like a full big dick.
It's just
big dick. And we're not gonna use, we don't need to use Twitter lingo too much, but BDE.
Yeah. I think that's like probably what the working title of the track was.
Yeah, and they were like, you can
and
make it fine
like,
with a bunch of O's, capital and lowercase, and then it's like, and it goes off and you're yodeling it off
and
the mountain.
And then you do like star squiggle and like
like his glittery pants that he has on.
Yes.
Which are loose. They're loose pant. It's a loose pant, glitter pant.
Yeah.
With these chairs, is he doing a lap dance? Is the thing. I know.
More than likely,
he just exudes the sexual energy that no one else in the group has.
Everything's like, bow.
Everything he does is sexuality charged. Sexually charged. It's just, that's what he does. It's where his hips are, how his hips are built. How his body's built. He's got shoulders as wide as a football field and a neck as thick as a basketball hoop. Like,
and everything. And everything he does is like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a snake, bitch. I bite you, I get you. And we're like, yeah, you will. We'll pay for it. No, we will not.
To quote you in a very early video, Yugyeom.
Stick of that bitch. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. It's coming out in about 30 seconds. Guesses for time. I hope it's 5 minutes. I hope they just say fuck you to everyone else. And it's a full
36.
Okay, since he's doing dancing,
I feel like there's gonna be a smoky intro and outro
from the paint.
Yeah,
he's giving a lap dance.
He's gonna walk in slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say go
and then
all over the place. Yeah, he's like this. I'm gonna go because I think there's song involved. Maddie was like, "What if he raps?" You're mean for saying that.
That's
first of all, fuck
you.
Because he could sing or rap because you can do everything. We'll see what he's gonna do. It's 5 o'clock now. They're gonna tweet it literally right now. But I'm gonna guess, since there's dancing and singing at the same time, that he's gonna keep it shorter because it's a lot to like put a full choreographed dance in this. I'm gonna say 1:26. I'm gonna say his is gonna be the shortest. I think this one. Is the. It's really chilly outside.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm feeling like a chilly Willy vibe from him.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like a big yeah.
Big is his nickname.
That's how he introduced himself. So
hello.
On stage we saw him.
And this
July.
is my song Fine.
Yeah. He really is in every way. Delicious, like a good dinner. 1:16. It's fucking short.
Oh, bitch. No, that makes me more scared because I feel like that means
he's gonna put a lot of blow in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
First of all, blow in your mouth.
Somebody's gonna get got. Somebody's gonna get got. Bow bow.
He deserves to be awarded.
He's a safe driver.
We haven't even seen it yet.
No. I'm nervous, but listen. We're already 1 minute and 15 over the time that it's dropped.
Yep.
Give him the shine he deserves.
Yeah, can you please respect him?
Good God, play.
Hold on, get your shit together.
Why are we most hesitant with him?
I don't know. I feel like he's so unpredictable.
Because the thing with Yugyeom, before we do it again, come on, get it out. Alana, speak. Is that she can talk? Is that Yugyeom is younger than both of us by several years, but he acts like he's real up here in age, and he acts like he's really with the adults. He is an adult, but he's like, I'm 30, and we're like. Yeah. Maybe in stature, but not in literal age.
He's 30 in shoulders.
He's got enough for 10 people. Like SpongeBob.
It's a sexy video, Brady.
Everything's okay.
Oh!
There goes his sparkly pant. His long hair.
Oh, he's going so hard. Ow!
Oh, he's so thick.
Yes.
So tall and thick. My big man.
Oh!
Yes, Yugyeom. Fuck it. Punch me in the... Yeah. Hit that beat. Hit the beat. Oh, it's him more than once. It's him 3 times. The more the better. Good God.
Tell it to us.
His voice sounds wild. Yeah. Aggressive phase. Stop punching. Stop. Oh! Hit the stage. Whoa. Right through the legs. To you?
He said, longest minute.
I wish we could see his tattoos. Bitch, he just sat down like he did, like it was nothing. He sat down like it was no big deal. Like, oh, I just did that, fine.
Oh my god. First of all,
listen, if he's not involved in that main dancer group, no offense to our men so far, but cancel the whole thing. What's the point?
It all just comes so naturally to him.
So he definitely hit the stage.
Yeah, he did.
Hit it multiple times. Multiple times.
God.
What was he punching? Because he did one, at one point he did a real aggressive face, but it was like he knows it's gonna do things to your insides.
Yeah.
He's doing it on purpose. There's a reason for every face and move he does.
Right. What's so fun and interesting about him, and by fun and interesting I mean really painful, is that his songs and music a lot of the time are like, it's like the slower
we love our SoundCloud,
like,
motherfucker.
Real sexy, synthy situation, but then all of his moves are like, and it works so well. Like his moves are still like fast and like crisp.
He pops, he locks,
but
he
the
jams,
songs
and he
are
breaks.
like fucking. Oh my.
Like that, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. He is trained in multiple dances, which you can tell because he has such control over his body.
He really does.
So much like when he wants to do like the hard stuff, he does it, but when he wants to like twirl it around, he'll do that too because he knows what he's doing because he's a dancer.
Right.
His long hair, first of all, thank you, God bless.
So nice.
That should stay.
So
dye it any color you want. Red is prime. If you want to go back to that, sure. But from like here to here, here to here.
There's some extra stuff going on, I think.
He has like a ton of arms coming all the way.
He's got like different compartments, joints, parts, things that go like this.
Like that, like whip around real fast. Him wearing a dangly earring, so hot. Yugyeom. Him as a performer, in Got7, I feel like we're saying this for everyone, but it fits. Within the concept of the Got7 songs that come out, he is not always he's the main dancer, so they let him shine, but they let everyone shine in Got7. That's like the point of Got7 is like everyone is talented, go look at everyone. Yes. But when you get to see him do like the main dancer stuff, it's just adding on to people don't know how individually talented Got7 is.
Seriously.
So you see like Yugyeom is like one of like the top dancers we've ever seen. The man is trained in dance. He is like very good at dancing. So when he comes and gets to do like, you kind of almost like put the song out of your head to see like how good he is as a main dancer, but when you bring the song in and see how good he is as a whatever the fuck he just did, it's like Yugyeom can do everything. That's why they use him in every area. They use him as a rapper, a singer,
does all of it.
Obviously the main dancer, like the super hot one.
Yeah. Then he's like
our friend,
real cute. Yeah, #1 YSG friend in Got7. And he'll be like cute and funny, which is his natural personality.
Like the younger one.
Such a performer. Like, and there's such a contrast between when he's in this vibe and when he's like being himself in Got7. Not that this isn't him, that you get what I mean. That when he's in his dancing persona. Think of like
when he was doing Hit the Stage, he took that shit, that was years ago now, but he took that so seriously, had like a task every week, did it perfectly, like executed it wonderfully, that he like won an episode and everything. But when he's like with Got7, there's like completely different things. When he's on stage alone, kills it. When he's on stage with Got7, kills it, but like sometimes he's at the back.
He's part of a group.
When he's doing it here, where there's not even an audience around, and it's just Yugyeom in a neon room.
He really is like, everything he does, it seems so natural but calculated at the same time, like every little tiny movement he does. And like you were saying about how just his dancing and performance is one thing, and then you hear the song over it and you realize that that's all him too. Like he sets up this vibe for himself that he then like takes to another level on his own again.
And I think the best part about Yugyeom in general, out of like all of his, everything about him that like fans, I mean, if you don't know him, he is so loud, hilarious. Like when he's with Got7, it's just like literally so much fun. 97 Young and Rich, him and Bam Bam just like fuck around.
Yugyeom in a sound.
And like now these days it's like he has tattoos. He has for a while, and he just like showed them. He is more confident now with his dance and his body and his performance and everything. And it's like yes, but Yugyeom off stage and Yugyeom on stage, everyone literally is like he's just loud, funny. When he gets into the zone of like I have a job to do, like I'm a performer, I'm an idol, I'm a star. He like
so
really does it that you don't even, if you watch this for the first time, I mean, it would be weird if this was the first thing you ever saw.
Yeah.
But if this was like the first thing you saw and you're just like looking at Yugyeom dancing, you're like, oh, that's a dancer. I'm watching a dancer, not like a really funny person off screen.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that he is
two different modes. There's two different Yugyooms. It's like a
Yeah.
switch that he turns on where he's like, I'll fuck you with my eyes.
This whole concept of them having the individual songs and music videos with it is just so perfect because it like makes everyone see, and even us as fans, since we talk about Got7 all the time, but it's them as a group, and we'll single out people and talk about people individually, but for each person to have their own time and moment to look at their strengths and discuss what they bring to Got7 is such a perfect thing for them right now and overall for everything.
And each video that we've been given is perfect for each member. It's their song, it's their dance, it's their concept, it's their video. Adding on this Yugyeom one, we wouldn't expect him to be in a field with a sweater vest on, or like what Youngjae was doing, or I mean, even what Jackson was doing. He's not going to do what he was doing. But this did remind me of the Phoenix stage that him and Jackson did live on the tour.
Yeah,
this was a real like a whole lot of hot that you want to look at.
And it's funny too how
so Yugyeom.
Everyone has their own styles that when you have known and loved Got7 for as long as we have, that you know vaguely what it is they're going to do, but not in a predictable way. You just know who they are as artists and people. And so it's great to see the steps taken within each of those things. And none of the things, as different as they have been, sound like they couldn't be a Got7 thing too, which is really cool because they work together so well that they can have something that sounds more like one person and it still works for the group, but everyone has their own moment right now. The lighting and the production here too.
We have to watch it. Very simple. But it did its job. But it did its job. Where he did, there was one where he did like it switched. It like when he did this. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. When it was him 3 times.
And it like amplifies the hell out of his movements.
He's just
he knew what he was doing.
And then he looks
up.
He knew
what was up.
Was this? Did you just do that? God. Yes.
So good.
Digital, get down.
His voice is so unique too, and he's become so much more confident in that.
He's so good at the falsetto. Also, did you see someone tweeted every video has had a glitch in it except Young's? They've all been glitched.
There's something going on there.
And we also saw another one. We'll say it after it's done.
Yeah.
Bring it.
That's the coolest part. Yes. That's so cool.
He just gets on the ground.
He always just has to be gyrating at some point.
His shirt goes in the dark.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Any day.
What
time and place. Tell us when.
Back it up.
When he walks off and sits in the chair.
The way he sits too, like he's taking up 4 seats on a bus, like
legs spread.
And he's like,
and looks off into the side. Fine, whatever. It was just me. Cannot wait to see what that was about lyrically. Holy hell. But we saw another tweet where it was like, everyone's video is their dream.
That would
Everyone's video is the dream.
Crazy.
Lullaby, and then wake up from the dream. We'll see with that concept-wise. That was overwhelming, and he is huge in every way possible.
Yes.
He fills up a room with him, just himself, with his body and his voice. And it's great, and love it.
That was perfect.
Forever. Yeah.
Oh.
Like, seriously,
everything they've been doing is perfect, but
it's just another reason to love Got7 because they have these individual things, and then when they come together, it's like they bring their individual personalities and their individual talents into this one mega group of like super hot, talented, humble guys.
They're like a beautiful, talented transformer. It's just like they assemble, and it just becomes something even greater.
Come get it, Yugyeom. We fucking love this life forever.
Seriously.
Like, it's the best. And if you don't love Got7 and if you don't love Yugyeom, you're doing something wrong.
Tough shit on you.
You're just living the best life.
And it's what it is. It's fine.
And what about it?
By Yugyeom.
Hate us because you hate us. You guys are just peanut butter and jealous. So.